Now at 5, terrifying video captures the moment a small plane crashes, killing 2 people in Pembroke Park. Chopper 4 was over the scene as fire rescue crews blocked off the area this morning along Park Road, just west of I-95. Tonight, the NTSB is trying to figure out what went wrong.
CBS 4's Ted Scouten spoke with witnesses who saw the horrifying crash and aftermath. He is live now near the crash scene with details on the investigation. Ted.
Jim and Lauren, investigators have been out here throughout the day trying to figure out what brought this plane down. Take a look behind me here. You can see initially the plane hit the building right up there where that spot is. That's between the 4th and 5th floor. From there, it dropped to the ground. And it dropped with such force that parts of the plane went flying. You can see the engine right there, right next to the street.
Stunning surveillance video shows a plane falling to the ground after crashing into a building in Pembroke Park. A man who works nearby could hear that plane was in trouble.
I heard a whistling, so when I look up, I saw this plane, but it was so low, so I even ducked a little bit. Just after it passed, I hear the engine stall out once. Then I look again, I hear it stall out twice.
He said seconds after that, the plane crashed.
After that, I see it bang to the left violently. So I run eventually out in the street to get another look, but it was already down. So it just happened quickly.
A traffic reporter and his crew heard the last terrifying transmission from the cockpit.
My pilot's like listening on the radio and he hears, oh, F, oh, S, oh my gosh. And then the tower calls out the N number of the airplane that just went down. The plane didn't respond. Then the tower declared an emergency.
Moments later, Armando Perez arrived on the scene, horrified by what he saw, much of it too graphic for us to show.
Dios!
He was just leaving the storage facility when the plane fell from the sky. He said he was getting tools from his storage unit and was leaving, saying if he had been there just a minute earlier, the plane would have fallen on him. Investigators confirm no one on board survived.
Broward Sheriff Fire Rescue alongside Hollywood Fire Rescue did a safety assessment of the plane to make sure it wasn't a risk, at which time they located 2 bodies which have been confirmed deceased.
The plane is a 1969 Aero Commander 500S owned by Conquest Air Cargo in Miami Lakes. The company released a statement saying, in part, our concern is with the pilots and their families. We will continue to work with the relevant authorities to obtain more information. FlightAware shows the plane took off from Pompano Air Park at 8:53 in the morning, flying straight down the beach, heading to Opelika. At 9 o'clock, it changed course, looking as though it was heading toward North Perry Airport. At 9:02, the plane crashed a few miles away from the airport at Park and Pembroke Road.
And a live look now from Chopper 4, giving you another perspective of the scene here. As we said, that investigators have been out here throughout the day. The NTSB and the FAA are leading this investigation. Meanwhile, BSO is also helping. And at this point, we are still waiting to learn the names of the 2 people who died. Live in Pembroke Park, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.